Hello there. Can you see me? All right, this is Bob Boggleman, and this is a test. As you know, we're still working out the kinks. It's mainly me being an old fogey. Hard for me to remember all the steps necessary to doing the actual part of the broadcasting. Anyway, it looks like, I don't know, it's my video and looks like my audio and video might be out of sync, but we'll have to test that. Um, we will be starting soon. I promise you. We're getting to the wire. It's just my lack of technical memory. Let's put it that way. Okay. And we want you to know. We want you to be on the lookout for us. Now we might do another. We can do a kind of a cute, hopefully a cute little vignette on Friday with a guest testing the ability to bring the co-host and or the guest on live. So it'll be a short venue, but again, if you got nothing to do, these are going to be random stuff. As you know, being from the TV world, I'm used to scheduled times, repeats, etc., as opposed to just the internet being haphazard broadcast whenever you have the moment or whenever you think the largest audience will be there. So again, once we finalize this technical part, then we will actually publish in all of our three, like certainly on the Facebook websites, not websites, profiles, uh, the schedule of events with regard to on a regular basis. Meanwhile, as you've seen, if you follow me on Facebook or see any of my posts, we are soliciting guests to appear on our regular shows. And for those who've never seen us, um, Restaurant Review, our original show, features chefs and restaurants. Initially from New Orleans only when we were with a cable TV station, but now since the internet, it's evolved into what we call Chefs Chat USA and Chefs Chat Worldwide or Global, and in which we can bring a chef on as a guest for the hour discussing his or her creations. Usually, we ask them to provide us with 15 to 20 dishes, a variety of entrees, so that you can see what their food looks like. And if they're affiliated with a restaurant, then of course, we also want you to see some pics of the restaurant. Until we get all the aspects figured, we might even bringing people on as guests. As I said, this little venue Friday, but on the serious nature instead of just play until such time. So we'll be a little more active as opposed to strictly working from the social media platforms of text and not video. Besides restaurant chefs, of course, we have artists, a very popular one where we ask sculptures. We have one on the queue, but it's very hard to find photographers and sculptors who wish to come on the show. Predominantly painters, and that's the majority, of course, in the industry, but it's no problem to us. And we would bring them on live. All of our shows are live, and we would ask that they present the same kind of pics of their work with regard to their dishes, and then for the chefs, and of course for the let's see if this is any better. And of course, for the artists, their pictures of their works. And we'll be describing those on the show for you all directly with the artists. So those are fun. We do the same thing with filmmakers. Our new thing, we've got a fashion designer who'll be coming on local from New Orleans, but we're always looking for more of those. And almost any culture that you can think of, we have a show for. What we need is your help in giving us access on names or yourself, if you're one of those professionals, to contact us and see if you are interested in making an appearance and showcasing your work. And that's what we've been soliciting on Facebook for the last few days. And we'll keep doing that until such time as we're actually programming. We'll always do that periodically, but not as saturated. But we want to start getting a queue of shows ready so that way we won't be missing when we are scheduled to show you all a particular program. And again, the ways to reach me is through the email. That's Bob at rrevue.net. Right above my head, if you can see me right above me, there's my hand. You see right up there, R Review, and that's the, this is hard to judge. Anyway, R Review, but .net, not com. Make sure you get that. That's the key there. R Review, spelled that way, .net. Or you can contact me on Facebook via Messenger, and that would be under my name, Bob Bockelman, Boeckelman. There's another Facebook account named after my dinner club, The New Deal, but unfortunately it got translated, so it's now called Deal the New. I think if you look it up, but you might be able to search under the real name, The New Deal, and come up with it. And then, of course, there's also a Facebook account for our station, the New Orleans TV Internetwork. So any one of those will get you in touch with us, so that way you can move forward with hopefully scheduling an appearance, because we really want to be on board for you all in 2020. All right. All right. I don't see anybody sending some chats. I see a good friend on there, so that's nice, saying they see me. I see you. Good. So I'm glad. I'm glad the video is working, and hopefully the audio is. Even though, like I say, I'm skeptical about the whether or not the sound is measuring up with the picture. So hopefully I'll get feedback on that. But if you wish to say anything, I will be able to see it if you're in Facebook, I believe. Even though this is going out simultaneously on Facebook under Bob Bockelman, and also on Instagram, not Instagram, YouTube. There we go, YouTube, and there we have the channel R_REVUE, just like above my head, but with a space between it. If you choose that channel, you will see all of our previous shows, not all, but most of our previous shows, as well as you should be seeing our live broadcasts. Hopefully that way you can get that. Instagram, I don't know. I know we can do it, but we haven't set that up yet. So that'll be down the road. We got to get the mechanics going of the original stuff. All right, I guess I blend in too well to the background, and that's not going to be, again, that's a temporary background we call the brick wall. We will be returning all of our operating logos of shows are going to be available to us, hopefully as soon as we start, so that way you'll go back and hopefully associate a particular logo with a show. This will be just our default for whenever one of those are not available, or when we're just talking about a subject that isn't related to a specific show. Again, I guess there's not too many watching us today. I understand that. That same person was kind enough to tell me they hear me. They didn't say, though, whether the voice or the audio match is in sync. I think the proper term, like the old boys band is in sync. Is the audio and video in sync? And that's what I'd love to know. But anyway, I do appreciate anyone watching. Like I say, I wasn't expected to be on here this long. This was just a test. Our next test is tentatively scheduled for Thursday or Friday, probably Friday. We'll be bringing a guest on. We'll do a comedy vignette to hopefully make this testing a little more interesting to some, as opposed to just watching me in front of a brick wall. I know that's extremely comedic. Okay. Anyway. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I do thank that stalwart person for being a best friend always, as well as extreme helpful assistant. In New Orleans, for those who if anyone is listening or watching on the other channels, New Orleans is just turning cold again. We were 80 some odd yesterday, and high 70s today, and now a front has just come in, and it's going down to the 40s tonight, and it'll only be 50 today. So we got a couple of days, but I think over the weekend it'll go back up to the 70s where it's nice. Hopefully you're not in terrible shape with the horrible weather that's going around the north. Hope you had a good holiday, and check back periodically. If you can have a chance, you see us live or you subscribe, and don't hesitate. Please subscribe. We need the subscribers. You know, a lot of people are signing into the internet channel, but not subscribing to the actual R review, which we need you to get to. You can still see our show, but we'd love to get those numbers up. Uh, I hate to beg, but I guess that's the nuts and bolts of it. Okay. Thanks very much, and we'll see you later this week. Thanks for watching.